If the distinct sound of a squeaky floorboard is familiar to you, then you know all too well the cringe it incites, especially when you're tiptoeing around the house at night, trying not to disturb the whole household. Perhaps it's the children's favorite spot to make a little extra noise while playing. Regardless of where it occurs, the constant noise from your hardwood floor can be persistent irritant. But there's good news. It's a fixable problem. Every squeak from your floor is a result of some kind of movement, and trying to rectify it, you need to understand what's prompting your floor to move. This could be due to temperature variations, an uneven subfloor, or issues with the joists. After locating the root of the movement, you can stabilize your floor and silence the noise. Here's a handy guide to identifying common causes of squeaky hardwood floors and how to fix them. The first reason is seasonal challenge. If your floor suddenly starts to squeak, don't fret. Take a moment to consider the prevailing weather conditions. As engineered and solid hardwoods are composed of natural wood, they react to seasonal temperature shifts by expanding or contracting. A bit of movement in your floors is expected. If your floor starts to squeak in the heart of winter, it's likely due to winter air and your home's heating system causing the wood floor to contract. This contraction leaves your room for your floorboards to move, increasing the chances of your planks rubbing against each other or the fasteners keeping them in place. Seasonal squeaks are common and often self-resolve when temperatures and humidity levels increase, resulting in room expansion. Nevertheless, to prevent this issue, it's beneficial to maintain a stable humidity level of 40 to 60% in your home, particularly in rooms with hardwood flooring. Second reason is joint-related issues. Joists, which form part of the underlying structure of your floor and subfloor, are horizontal bars providing your floor foundational framework. When functioning correctly, the joists stabilize your subfloor, inhibiting any movement. Now, consequently, any problems with your joists may result in loose flooring that leads to unwanted noise. Joist-related issues could include loose or warped joints or gaps between your joist and your subfloor. If you suspect your joists are the culprits behind your squeaky floors, access to the basement or the room beneath the flooring is necessary for confirmation. This will allow you to inspect the joists supporting your floor for any apparent issues. Number 3, subfloor difficulties. Occasionally, the problem is neither with the top floor nor the joist, but with the subfloor. Uneven subfloors rank among the most common cause of squeaky hardwood floors. If your subfloor isn't level, it results in empty space between the subfloor and the top floor. This space permits movement of the top floor, generating noise. You might also find a misalignment of empty space between your subfloor and the joist. The condition of your subfloor can also lead to problems. Aged or water-damaged subfloors may not hold nails or other fasteners securely, causing loose subfloor or the top floor. This looseness can lead to shifting and result in squeaking and creaking sounds. Next one is how to silence noisy wood floors. The first step to resolving squeaky floors is pinpointing the source of movement. Knowing the problem's origin will inform you your choice of remedial action. Keep in mind that minor issues such as seasonal fluctuations might resolve themselves when the home's humidity normalizes. However, if squeaking persists, you can address it using one of the following methods. The first one is shim installation. Many solutions to squeaky floors necessitate access to the joist and subfloor. If you notice a gap between the joist and the subfloor upon inspection, you can silence the noise by fitting a thin wooden shim into the gap. Ensure you locate the exact source of the noise and the corresponding gap. Carefully position the shim and use carpenter's glue to keep it secure. However, remember to proceed cautiously, as forceful wedging of the shim could accidentally create a bigger gap between the joist and the subfloor. Second one is application of construction adhesive. While shim is useful for addressing the specific isolated gap, longer gaps might require an adhesive solution. Construction-grade adhesive can fill and secure longer gaps, cracks, and other voids between your joist and your subfloor. Applying the adhesive directly into the gap is easiest using a caulking gun. If you opt for this method, inspect both sides of your joist and fill any identified gaps. Next one is stabilizing distorted or noisy joint. Like your hardwood floors, joists can wrap or twist over time, leading to uneven framework of your subfloor, resulting in gaps and unwanted noise. However, you can stabilize uneven joints by securing warp boards with planks along the joist. Attach the plank to both the joist and the subfloor above to connect them securely. Alternatively, you can install wooden blocks between the two joists, which will help stabilize your joints and the subfloor to inhibit movement. Next one is screwing from below. If your joists are intact but your subfloor is loose, one effective solution is securing the subfloor to your top floor by screwing from the subfloor's underside. This technique bridges any gaps that cause shifting and creaking, holding your subfloor and top floor together. But be careful not to drill too far, which could damage your finished top floor. Next one is screwing from above. If you can access the area beneath your squeaky floors, you can still remedy the problem by securing your top floor to the subfloor or joist from above. However, this method poses a challenge in concealing your repairs. If you opt to screw your floors down from above, ensure the screws or nails are countersunk to eliminate sharp edges. You can use wood filler or scratch concealer to hide any resulting holes, ensuring a neat finish once repairs are complete. Armed with this valuable information on the common causes of squeaky wood floors and how to fix them, you're ready to tackle even the noisiest wood flooring issues. In conclusion, dealing with noisy hardwood floors can be a frustrating experience, but it's a problem that can be addressed and resolved. By understanding the underlying causes of squeaky floors, such as seasonal temperature changes, joist-related issues, or subfloor difficulties, you can take appropriate measures to silence the noise. Whether it's using shims, applying construction adhesive, stabilizing warp joints, or securing the subfloor from above or below, there are various methods available to fix squeaky floors. By identifying the source of the movement and selecting the appropriate solution, you can restore tranquility to your home and enjoy the beauty of your hardwood floors. Remember, proper care and maintenance, along with the information provided in this guide, will help you keep your wood floors in pristine condition for years to come. Now, we know how a flooring project is a huge undertaking for you and can be very expensive. But if you're not in a rush, I encourage you to shop around. Then check us out. We're a factory direct retailer, so our hardwood prices are guaranteed cheaper than any other retailer. We import the materials ourselves, pass along the savings to you. We have pro installers with 15+ years of experience at your service. Should you have any further questions, please email us at hello@redeemflooring.com.